Hey everyone, it's Linda, and I would like to say hello to you on this beautiful Sunday, May 26th. Usually, I have some kind of idea what I'm going to talk about, and today, I have no plan. I'm literally just following Spirit, who wanted me to turn on the camera and sit down and muse with you. So, here I am, musing. I guess I'll start with a little trip I had this morning to the lake, and it's a state park nearby, and I bought a kayak last year. I've rented for a few years, and last year, after my son passed away, I felt like I needed some water therapy, some serious water therapy, and I felt like I would be out on the lake a number of times last summer, so it'd be worth my while to buy it. And I did. I bought a kayak, put it in my trunk. It's kind of funny. I don't have a roof rack or anything like that, but anyway, used it a few times last year and took her out for her maiden voyage today. No problem getting in, no problem out there on the lake, but coming in, I realized too, by the time I got there, it was filled to capacity. So I was lucky to get a spot. I know that the universe wanted me to get out there for a reason. Wait till you hear. So as I'm coming in, and this is all by myself, nobody's with me, no help. I don't know if you've ever ridden on a kayak before, but when you come in, I was told by the salesman, come in at as fast as speed as you can so you can kind of beach it. It'll be easier to get out. So that's what I did before, no problems. Well, this time I'm coming in at a concrete launch where they launch the boats. So I'm coming in and I get in far enough and I go to stand up. And as I'm standing up, I slip. As I'm falling backwards, whoa, 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 in a slow motion fall, gracefully. I'm falling down in 2 feet of water, mind you. There's people everywhere. And I know they were laughing at me. I fell down, and I fell down good, and my boat flipped, my kayak flipped. And this is after it's already been landed and beached. Like, all I had to do was stand up and get out. And I fell over gracefully over an extended period of time to provide some much needed entertainment for people around who apparently didn't want to help. Some older 50-year-old woman, well, whatever, they don't know how old I was, but I was a little bit down on humanity at that point because I needed help. The boat fell over. I didn't need help, but it would have been nice. See, here's the thing. I know what I would have done if I saw somebody going through what I went through today. I know what I would have done. And you know how you treat everybody the way you want to be treated? Well, I know what I would have done. And I didn't see that today. It was a little disappointing. And on top of that, it got filled with water. And it was really hard to get the water out because every time I flipped it, the water would run this way and it had a lip on it. So when you sit in the lip, so when you go to try to spill the water and dump the water out, there's no drain. I just figured that out today as, don't get water in your kayak. But it took me over half an hour using a plastic bottle of water and this big super sponge that I have to get all the water out. But it's kind of like the walk of shame. It was like the walk of shame with a kayak. Oh dear. So anyhow, I bring all this up because on the way home, not long after that, maybe not even 10 minutes down the road, my mind's wandering a little bit, and I'm disappointed with humanity, but I had already gotten over myself. I had already gotten over that I don't need anybody, went right back into my, kind of everybody kind of thing. And there were so many people around though. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. But it's okay. I handled it. I handled everything like I knew I was intending. So I released it with that I'm here for me. They're all doing them, and I was doing me. So I released it with that loving, okay, all good, all gone. I did me. And I didn't care if anybody was laughing at me at that point. It was like, I provided entertainment, right? Well, I probably get 10 minutes down the road, and as I'm reconciling all of this in my brain and I'm balancing out the disharmony that I was feeling, I was coming back into alignment because it was so good to get out on the water. I just needed that element to be in my systems. Well, as I'm balancing out everything and I'm tweaking and working out and realigning myself, reconciling everything, I hear just this little subtle voice in my head. Yes, it was a voice. A thought voice, but it was so clearly not mine that it was easy to identify. And I heard baptism. And as soon as I heard that, I kind of, and I stopped I literally, like, everything kind of stopped at that moment. And I said, baptism. And I said it out loud. And I said, I heard you. I heard you, and I get it. And I love it. And thank you. And all of a sudden, it was like this big celebration was going on. I have no idea what's going on over there at this point. I know I tuned into something that maybe I wasn't supposed to, or whatever. Or maybe I was because I did, right? Baptism. I mean, look, I've been going through this cleansing process. I had a brand new hard drive. I've been clearing. I've been cleansing. I've been doing my meditations. I've been bringing in the light in the shower, when I'm on the toilet, whenever I think of it, every morning, every night, like as often as I can, bringing mindfulness and presence to what I do. Just trying to do whatever I can to set me up to be in the right place at the right time, so that whenever things want to, open up more, clear, or get wherever we need to get. So I'm not just, I've been doing this a long time. You guys know, you guys that have been following me absolutely know my story and how long I've been doing this. And I've had a lot of experiences, but the maintaining of, like a quantum vision or some kind of multi-dimensional, consistent basis. I can do it for sessions. I can do it when I focus. I can do it when I meditate. But to maintain it, it's almost like I feel like I'm in this protection zone. And sometimes it feels like it's not fair. But then I know the plan for my life was to include that for a reason. And at other times I've been on covert operations that I've experienced in my dream realm. So I get it. I understand. But that shit's over now. Like, let's go. I mean, I've stepped out on YouTube, so how much more in the open do I need to be? So here I am. And I bring what I bring to the table. If you don't resonate with that, you know what I'm going to say. It's okay. It's all good. There's people that don't resonate with you too. But you probably wouldn't be watching me if you didn't resonate. And you probably feel the same way. If you're listening to this, you probably are already there. Like you know what I'm saying. And if you don't, and it sounds like the crazy rantings of a lunatic, then Bless you. That's what it is for you. Anyhow, the collective is reaching a dream awakening that is manifesting in their this real-time reality. And when you wake up in the other real-time reality, when you're awakened there, I talked about my last dream, how there was an awakening, how I had died in my dreams, and blah, blah, blah. You can watch the last video if you want to get all the details. When that happens, that is not, first of all, that's not the first time that's happened to me. I've had memories of waking up. Oh, no, memories. I've had experiences where you wake up and I know that this, and I've explained this on videos where this reality is the dream. And I know that that's the real reality. So maintaining that awareness it's interesting because I know people have had that awakening and then it just, bam, like a light switch, and then they just know and they go and they maintain. And that's great. Everybody's different. My experience has been little drops of experiences. So I know, and then I'm back here, then I know, then I'm back here, then I know, then I'm back here, then I know, then I'm back here, like on loop. So of course, what I'm thinking is, what am I doing wrong? Lessons are repeated till they're learned. What am I doing wrong? And yet I didn't realize there's a lot of covert things that I've been working on. There's a lot of teams, a lot of work and things that I've been doing where I couldn't be fully awakened for whatever reason. Oh, and to the YouTube viewer who told me it was a little quiet, thank you for that. I actually clipped it onto my shirt. So hopefully you can hear me better this time. Sometimes I just don't talk loud. Sometimes I need to talk loud, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what level of vibrations coming down and through, and I guess using the voicing grid. So wherever I'm at with that, it just comes through as it comes through. Hope this is loud enough. Hope you can hear me. Hey, and if you guys don't mind, if you've watched this far, or whoever's watched this far, thank you. Whoever's subscribed to my channel, thank you. And to all my new subscribers, welcome. So what I wanted to ask you was, what do you guys want to hear me teach? What do you want to hear me talk about? What do you want to hear me explain? What kind of experiences do you want to know that I've had that I can share with you, so that as you're awakening, that you can know what it's been like for me? Because I'm on the path too, as you know, as you hear, as you can clearly tell. There's things I don't know, there's things I do know from experience, but in my knowing, in my wisdom state, doesn't mean that's the same for you. So if there's something, if you resonate with me and you want to hear me talk about some type of experience or multiple experiences or a particular segment of experiences, please let me know. If you want to hear me teach about a certain subject, I'll put it in the comments section and bring it up. If you're struggling with something, let me know, because I would love to help you guys. That's what I'm here to do. And as I'm helping you, I'm helping myself. There's people helping me. It's like climbing up that mountain. We're all reaching out to help each other. We're on a team. So whatever I can help you with, that's what I'm here for. I love you guys. And like I said, I had no idea what I was going to talk about today. So this is me, no notes, shooting from the hip, loving you guys. And I'll be back soon. Take care. Have a great day. Love you.